A yellow snowfall warning has been issued for the GTA. Joining us now with all the details is Environment Canada's Jeff Colson. Jeff, good afternoon. Good to see you. I guess let's start by giving our viewers the bad news. What are they going to expect?
Well, you're right. We've just issued a yellow level snowfall warning for areas from Woodstock right across the GTA into the Ottawa Valley. We're expecting the snow to begin in the GTA this evening. Anywhere between 10 to 20 centimeters expected to fall between this evening and when the snow tapers off on Thursday evening. In addition to that, could be some blowing snow, some blustery winds from the northwest, and also some pretty cold temperatures. We could be looking at wind chill values of minus 22 for those waking up first thing on Thursday morning.
Is there a specific area where this storm is going to blow through, the downtown core, maybe in Toronto, or is it mostly up in the traditional snow belts around, the Great Lakes?
This one's actually pretty widespread, so pretty much anywhere in this snowfall warning area, we could be seeing some pretty notable accumulations. As we said, 10 to 20 centimeter range in and around the GTA. Probably the biggest amount somewhere east of the GTA, more into the Peterborough to the Ottawa Valley area, where they could see 15 to 25 centimeters from this system.
Often with snowfall, Jeff, we see, some of the other precipitation. I believe the last storm I was driving in, it was the middle of ice pellets and freezing rain and things like that. Are we going to get to, any more of the sprinkles, that good stuff on top of the snow?
Maybe a bit of a messy mixture to begin with. Temperatures are still a bit on the mild side across the GTA. Temperatures running anywhere between 3 and 5 degrees Celsius right now, but the winds are now from the northwest. The cold air is flooding down. So aside from initial start of maybe a little bit of a mixture of some rain and snow, this likely will be a snow event from this evening right on through to Thursday evening.
And so, Jeff, what's causing, I guess, this fluctuation? It's a severe fluctuation when it comes to temperatures. Right now, 5 feeling like 2. Overnight with wind chill is going to feel like minus 22. I mean, that's a minus, 24-degree difference. What causes that? How does something like that happen, and how unusual is it?
Well, it is a pretty dramatic cold front, something we've been tracking for the last few days. It went through northern Ontario yesterday and also led to some pretty dramatic drops in temperature up there. So we knew it was coming. And I guess if there is any kind of silver lining from this particular event, the depth of the cold air is really only with us for one day. So Thursday is going to, again, stay cold pretty much right through the whole day. But then we do see a bounce back to more seasonal temperatures for Friday and into the weekend.
Here we are, just the second week of January. It already feels like a lot of us are starting to get fed up with winter. How does the accumulation, if you have the data so far, compare this year compared to maybe last year or previous year's winters?
Well, I think it's interesting because we started off with more snow than usual for the month of November. I think normal November snowfall is around 9 centimeters. We got 19 centimeters. Many remember that notable snowfall we got back on November 9th as an early shot across the bow for the beginning of winter. Things calmed down a bit snowfall-wise in more recent times, but certainly another 10 to 20 centimeters is probably going to put us right back up to close to the long-term normal snowfall for this point of the winter.
And when you're looking ahead, Jeff, in terms of the next couple of weeks, maybe into February, what are your forecasts showing you as to what could be happening for the tail end of the winter seasons?
Yeah, I think really the big weather story going forward is that we've had a kind of a mild stretch of weather in the GTA for the last number of days. So the cold air today, a bit of a reminder that it is still winter. And one of the trends that we are seeing pretty consistently amongst the longer range models is that starting the end of the weekend or into early next week, a return to colder than normal conditions. And those colder than normal conditions could take us right through to the end of January or the beginning of February. So we've had kind of mild conditions over the last little while, but that looks like it's coming to an end as we get into a colder than normal pattern starting up early next week.
The good news just continues, doesn't it? Jeff Colson with Environment Canada, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.